as a play-by-play caster going, I don't know what's going on, but now I know. Honey Badgers versus Bears. Surely in nature, Bears win out, right?
Yeah, I'm sure Toby's like writing notes in the back. He's like, that makes sense. Fight. But I think in a game like this, it's not as easy to do that. When you go in, you're going to go into this Abaddon who you can never burst down to kill. We saw Koikpa's Storm playing against the Leshrac. It's not easy to play against that stun. Shadow Demon and Shaman. Shadow Demon is a surprisingly annoying support to play against your Storm because he has a hard reset button. If you don't go on Shadow Demon, he's going to get you every single time, or he's going to save his teammate. And then Shaman's there to sort of protect him as well. Like, they have good ways to defend around that.
Virtus.pro, they were sitting on the high ground. RNG, though, marching in force with the 4-man, trying to secure these boundary runes and maybe getting a first blood as Ramsey's chose to open wounds and try and get a kill, but instead, he may fall. Flash shot from Monet. The second place finisher at TI9 will secure the first blood for RNG.
So I really liked how Dendi put it, though. He was saying one team is going to be very aggressive, the other team's just going to farm up. VP, they have to play around the Enigma more than any other hero. I feel like Roger needs.
He might have given up the second kill.
And look at this, once again, LonM chasing out Roger. He's going to cancel the clarity. No.
Dude, LonM is relentless. Seems both in life as well as inside of this game. This is a man who attended the first international, was on E-Home, managed to play second, and has continued to play for this long. Very, very few times do you see a player have such a long career.
You know what this reminds me of? The way that he's playing this Shaman is sort of how a lot of teams treat Bounty versus Chen.
Yeah.
Where they just walk around.
5-minute bounty runes. Roger reveals himself. Carrying the bounty runes, but RNG with an Alchemist, they're fine with the 2-2 split any time of the day.
The thing that does scare me about LonM's game, though, is eventually this Enigma will catch up.
Yeah.
Like, he'll hit level 3, he'll have level 2 conversions, and he'll be just fine. Whereas LonM, I mean, he's in a different position entirely. They do spot him jungling, but they want to try to make the rotation onto the Storm mid before he hits level 6. They'd like to lead with Afu if possible, so he's going to go all the way around to get the complete sandwich.
This is about that time that no one would usually rotate into the jungle to finish off his level 6, right?
Yeah, they're trying to anticipate that right now, and that's exactly what he's going to go for, but he's going to walk in,
They get there in time. Setsu and LonM, they're going to be able to get the Ether Shock as well as the Split Earth held until after the Shackles, they'll be able to get that kill. Trading out LonM is no big deal for RNG, getting the very, very big kill and shutting down no one and keeping him at that crucial level 5 is what the goal was.
That was really well done by Afu. He decided to go for the left angle in, because if no one does indeed decide to go for the jungle right,
but the final nail in the coffin is going to be the gush from Pasha. It's another rotation by him, picking up this team fight. You expected maybe that he would be farming his lanes for 15 minutes, but no. This has been an active Tidehunter as soon as he's gotten level 7.
He needs to be too, because he doesn't have a 4 position. There's no other playmaker in the game for him.
Yep. 3-3, 10-minute bounty runes are coming up, and you know, with an Alchemist in the game, there's always going to be fight about it.
Yeah, plus no one is a little bit hampered by all the action that happened, the gank. He just got treads. It's not fun to gank his Storm without treads. Don't have enough attack speed. You want the ability to tread swap when you do gank. Now that he has it, maybe he gets active trying to build into that Kaya. I'd like to see him rotate and play around this top lane, though. I don't think that flyby is really the hero that you necessarily want to go for. He's not an easy kill, and I feel like it takes too long. The alternative is I could see them collapse into mid tower. I'd like to see some sort of smoke play, bring your Ravage, show how strong your Tide is at all times. The only downside is they don't really push towers that quickly.
No, they certainly do not. The only reason they took bottom is just because they had 4 heroes there. Yeah, that's maybe part of the reason Pasha has been hanging around this jungle area. He's taking away from Monet while simultaneously putting sort of a passive pressure on mid lane, ready to make that rotation. While top lane, Ramsey's trying to go and kill on LonM, but there is going to be the Aphotic Shield, and if anything, Ramsey's got to be careful. If his rage runs out, Flyby could go for the silence, but that's what Infest is for. Takes away the Siege Wagon while the rest of his team with the Siege Wagon of their own.
So this is the play that they make. Bring your Tide to the front line, and Flyby's like, you can do that to bottom, but not to mid.
Yeah.
This is the correct play. They were making it around the Siege Wagon. They brought all their cores here. We talked about how important it is in our other cast too. Protecting this mid tower is
disruption. He's got both Flyby as well as Monet, who's going to make his first showing with the Radiance. Solo is going to be the victim once again of RNG's rotation.
And they feel fine about that. The Storm gets out no problem. Was able to pick up the last hit because of that plus 30 overload damage talent. A lot more Storms have been taking it lately. And it especially helps if you're trying to enable other cores. If you know that you're not the read one position, which I don't think he is in a game like this, all he has to do is be able to fight in the mid game, and RNG are taking advantage of this.
Ward's being used with that curse as well.
And Setsu's not quite there yet. Maybe they take the fight
on him. He's going to be a little bit low immediately. The Aquatic Shield comes out. They turn around Hex. Oh, no one didn't expect that one, but he is going to be saved. He is able to jump out. Now the Ravage coming down. He is going to be able to hit the Abaddon while they focus down the Shatter Demon, but he managed to get off the disruption. Can Flyby save him? Or else he's just going to focus on Monet entirely. Monet in front of all these heroes now with Setsu in with Radiance as well. As this burn damage coming out from the left strike, it's too much for VP to be able to handle. Oh, Ramsey's trying to man fight against this Alchemist with the Fire Blast. Can he actually do it with the Gush as well? So much minus armor. Monet no longer has Chemical Rage, and he's actually going to fall. No one dies, but it looks like VP will take on Sensu as well, with Hasha living through it all. It's their turn to make some errors as the pressure of TI continues to crack teams.
Maybe, I think if he actually hits the right one, probably gets out.
Yeah.
He doesn't get purged there. It's pretty quick.
He quickly kills the Shatter Demon. Might be able to infest inside of the Storm Spirit. They get out together, but now RNG have an opening here. Now it's their turn to punish mistakes. Getting a Roshan like this is really going to kill VP's timing that they were getting to, where they were able to actively and confidently contest RNG.
And without the Black Hole, without the Ravage, that's really what signals this is.
I can't believe they're really going to try this without Black Hole, without Ravage, but the Midnight Pulse is forcing RNG outside of the pit. Now the disruption going in, they're going to try and get the kill off the Stormtrooper. They got it too. With the ult unstable concoction as well. Ramsey's trying to finish off some of the supports, but there is going to be the disruption now from Afu. Flyby's ready to go with some kills as well. Bottom's going to be able to limp away. No one with a buyback is going to be able to finish off at least one support, but Ramsey, he needs to be able to get out of here with his rage timer, but the unstable concoction nails him. He's trying to get away from Flyby right now. Slow down. Oh, the Black Hole gets canceled by Neptune. Beautiful ult scepter by him, and now looks to be able to chase down the heroes. They couldn't actually get the two big cores of BP, so they'll have to suffice for Roger, the 4th position Enigma. He will be the one to fall, and RNG, can they go back to the pit after a short pit stop at the Shrine? Roshan still at 2,000 health.
Absolutely, this is theirs for free now. The Black Hole just came up, wasn't able to accomplish enough. And this is going to be relatively free for them.
Yeah, look at that. Monet carrying that fight when it comes to the damage, but it's also the disables and the saves from the other RNG members.
It's if one
up there is going to be a Ravage, but I don't think they're contesting Monet and all these Serpent Wards. On the other side of the map, there is Roger trying to get some damage onto the tier 1 tower, but doesn't quite finish it off. If anything, Monet is going to be happy to find some Eidolons to farm.
Top lane not being denied for the time being. They're going to de-ward, reset the map a little around their Alc. There's only one more tier 2 tower to take, but it's the mid tower, and it's not an easy one. They can meet the creep wave, it's almost there.
Monet, they push down top. He's going to cut in this mid lane as well.
I think if you're VP...
Storm Spirit.
Oh, don't wait for the BKB on Enigma first.
Oh, is that coming in? They do not have a cancel for it, so that would be a sick pickup. But RNG, they're going to push the pace. They've already taken this tier 2. They are showing no signs of slowing down as Monet is going to go for the stun onto Solo, the follow-up the split earth, a clean kill, no rebuttal from VP, and now going to be forced into a 4 versus 5.
And look at this tower, it's going down really quickly.
Yeah, Monet's just dropping it to bits, but they do have the light sealer. Best combo, Monet got Hex, as well as Dual Scepter. They're going to try and hit with the split earth, and no, he jumps in with that no, and looks around. You can actually see with the Bible, he takes out. Only no one doesn't have buyback either. Afu does manage to actually kite around the light sealer as well. This is a disaster for VP. And Afu's good. Swims away, but the unstable concoction is taking it. Going to find the Side Hunter. He's going to burn out from the Radiance in the Bonic shield explosion, just a little
still getting chased.
HP, but he's still good. And Ramses, who had been making this chase for so long, he does have his rage. He will be able to fight back, but what can he really do with it? Sensu, he's so mobile that Ramses certainly won't be able to bring him down. He's going to be forced to TP back to base, and that is going to be a mid lane of barracks at least, if not more, with 40 seconds on the clock for no one.
Ramses just chased Afu around the map for almost a minute. Doesn't die, wasn't able to help his team.
And if
he's going to go for it.
Solo will fall. Roger has the buyback. Oh no! We're going to lose Ramses as well, who instantly buys back. How is VP going to stop this push? Is RNG? They seem unstoppable right now.
It's happening in a hurry right now, Cap.
They're going to try and go for Afu with the Solar Crest and Ponic Shield. Somebody heals coming out from the Mist Coil as well. They're going to turn onto Ramses. Monet runs out of the chemical range. A nice Fire Blast done onto Monet. And now without the chemical range, they're going to try and bring down this Aegis. Monet, he's somewhat okay with this. They're actually going to try and focus on some of the other heroes as Monet will slowly take out. But first, he'll be able to bring
Monet's still alive.
Flyby. You have to deal with Monet at some point in time. He has the Radiance at burning you down. He has that AT aura. Now he's going to
nice timing.
BKB, but if they finish him off, there it is. They just wait out the Aegis. A beautiful read by VP.
It did cost them the racks, though.
It certainly did. That could not feel good for VP as they're down 9,000 net worth, 1.5 lanes of barracks.
That's one of those weird fight just ends. You can't go on flyby, and if you can't go on flyby, then he'll just reset the fight for his team anyways. All of your stuns are cleared out. He feels fine. Even if he gets ravaged, he'll just pop his ulti.
VP gonna go in. They decide they're gonna try and fight around these strikes. Oh, they went on the illusion. They went on the illusion. They do it. He doesn't realize. He does manage to get the black hole. The backlight just evaporated. The support armor down. Sentu's stunned up on the side here, but the cores of RNG are fighting strong. They've already got a bad on Roger. The Meg's gonna be able to heal him up a little bit more. This call not gonna be enough. Ramses gets the range off as well. Can they help him? He's got an infect. He should be able to get away. No, it's not. Just shy of being able to get to the other side of the cliff, but now he's stuck and now he's dead.
Oh no.
He has a buyback though.
That initiation. It took them so long to realize too. If they had the damage in that fight, maybe this is a little bit different.
The buyback is available for no one. RNG are here in force. It's just Pasha certainly needs the help. No one tries to jump over. He gets